Have you ever wondered how you'd fare alone in the grandeur of the Alpine wilderness? There's a certain allure to the idea, isn't there? The crisp, clean air filling your lungs, the crunch of snow under your boots, and a horizon filled with the majestic peaks of the Alps. It's a world where nature reigns supreme, offering both its beauty and its challenges in equal measure. Picture this, a vast white expanse stretching as far as the eye can see, punctuated by towering peaks that touch the sky. The silence here is profound, broken only by the distant call of an eagle or the whisper of the wind. This is the Alpine wilderness, a place of awe-inspiring beauty that can take your breath away, literally and figuratively. But don't be fooled by the serene facade. Beneath its beauty, the Alpine environment is a harsh and unforgiving terrain. The weather changes in the blink of an eye, transforming the landscape into a frozen tundra. Avalanches roar down mountainsides without warning, and the thin air can make every step feel like a Herculean effort. Now, imagine stepping into this world armed with nothing more than basic survival gear. A sturdy backpack filled with essentials, a tent, a sleeping bag, a few tools, and rations for a week. No phone, no GPS, just you and your wits against the elements. This is the journey our adventurer is embarking on. His challenge: to survive for a week in this vast frozen wilderness. He'll need to find food, stay hydrated, keep warm, and navigate treacherous terrain, all while battling the elements and the altitude. It's a test of endurance, resilience, and survival skills. As our adventurer straps on his backpack, takes a deep breath of the icy air, and steps into the snow-covered wilderness, there's a certain energy in the air. It's the thrill of the unknown, the excitement of the challenge, and the allure of the adventure. But as he disappears into the vast white expanse, one question looms large. Will he make it through the week? As the sun dips below the horizon, the Alpine chill begins to creep in. It's at this moment our protagonist springs into action, setting up camp for the first night. A crucial survival tip here is constructing a shelter using only the resources nature provides. The process is as fascinating as it is practical. From selecting sturdy branches for the framework to using foliage for insulation, every step is a testament to man's adaptability. Choosing the right location for the shelter is equally vital. It's not just about finding a flat spot to lay one's head. It's about considering the landscape, the wind direction, potential avalanches, and even the sun's path. It's a delicate balance between comfort, safety, and survival. With the shelter built and the fire crackling, our protagonist settles in for the night. The twinkling stars above, the whispering trees around, and the crackling fire create a symphony of the wild. With shelter secured, the first night in the Alpine wilderness begins. Survival isn't just about shelter, it's also about sustenance. In the heart of the Alpine wilderness, the quest for food becomes an art form. It's not simply about rummaging for anything edible, but understanding the landscape, the plants, the animals. It's about knowing where to look and what to look for. Our adventurer, well versed in wilderness survival, begins his day with the second survival tip: setting up snares. In the wild, snares can be a reliable way to secure a meal, using the landscape and the creature's habits against them. With a few well-placed snares along the animal trails, our protagonist can catch small game without expending much energy. But while the snares are at work, he doesn't sit idle. Instead, he turns his attention to the plant life around him. The Alpine region is a treasure trove of edible plants if one knows what to seek. He identifies a few: the wild strawberries hiding beneath the leaves, the Alpine sorrel with its tangy bite, and even a patch of wild garlic. These may not provide the same sustenance as a hearty meal, but they are a start. While the search for food might seem like a straightforward hunt, it's more than that. It's a game of energy conservation. Every step, every action must be considered. The wilderness is not a place for wastefulness. It's about being smart, being efficient. As the day winds down, he checks his snares and finds a small rabbit caught. It's not much, but it's a victory nonetheless. Every meal in the wilderness is a triumph, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. And so, our adventurer, with a meal secured and a fire crackling, takes a moment to appreciate the beauty of his surroundings. The Alpine wilderness, with its rugged mountains and verdant valleys, is not just a backdrop for survival. It's a reminder of why we fight to survive, to experience the raw, untamed beauty of the world around us. With a meal secured, our adventurer moves one step closer to survival. In the wilderness, water is life. It's not just a saying, it's a survival mantra. When you're out in the wild, staying hydrated is as crucial as finding food. But here's the kicker. Not all water sources are safe to drink from. Untreated water can contain harmful organisms like bacteria and protozoa, which can cause serious illnesses. So, how do we ensure the water we find is safe to drink? There are a few tried and tested methods. Boiling is the simplest and most effective way to purify water. Then there's the use of purification tablets or portable filters, handy tools for any adventurer. But remember, it's not just about finding water, it's about finding safe water. Staying hydrated is more than just quenching your thirst. It's about keeping your body functioning at its best, ready to face whatever the wilderness throws at you. Hydrated and determined, our adventurer prepares for the challenges of the next day. Every new day in the wilderness presents a new set of challenges. Out here, in the grandeur of the Alpine wilderness, the rules of the game can change in a heartbeat. One moment you're basking in the sun, the next you're fighting off a snowstorm. The weather isn't just unpredictable, it's a formidable adversary, testing your resolve at every turn. Yet, it's not just the elements you must contend with. The wilderness is home to a myriad of creatures, each with its own set of rules. From the majestic stag to the stealthy lynx, every encounter is a lesson in respect. Each creature deserves its space, and it's crucial to remember that we are the visitors in their realm. The fourth survival tip here is to respect the wildlife and maintain a safe distance. If you encounter a wild animal, remember not to panic. Most animals are more scared of you than you are of them. Make yourself look big, make noise, but do not corner or provoke them. But the wilderness doesn't just throw challenges at you. It also teaches you how to overcome them. This is where resilience and adaptability come into play. It's about finding solutions, adapting to changing situations, and making the best out of what you have. Our protagonist, for instance, has learned to use his surroundings to his advantage. He's turned fallen branches into a shelter, used snow for hydration, and found sustenance in the most unlikely of places. He's not just surviving, he's thriving, proving that with the right mindset, you can turn even the harshest conditions into a beautiful adventure. So, as our protagonist faces each new hurdle with bravery and resourcefulness, he's not just surviving, he's learning, growing, and evolving. He's proving that the wilderness doesn't break you, it makes you stronger, wiser, and more resilient. As our adventurer overcomes each challenge, the end of the week draws near. Survival is a test of will, a battle against nature, and our adventurer is winning. It's been a week of adrenaline-fueled challenges, a week of living in harmony with the unpredictable Alpine environment. Our protagonist has not just survived, but thrived against the odds. As the sun rises on the final day, there's a sense of accomplishment, a testament to human resilience and grit. Reflecting on the journey, it's clear that every day brought new lessons. Lessons about the land, the animals, the plants, and most importantly, about oneself. The first night, alone with the whispering winds and the stark, unyielding cold, was a lesson in courage. Finding food was a lesson in patience and resourcefulness. Staying hydrated was a lesson in perseverance and ingenuity. And overcoming challenges, a lesson in determination. But the most crucial lesson, the one that underpins all others, was the power of a positive mindset. The ability to maintain hope and optimism in the face of adversity, to see obstacles as opportunities, and to never give up, no matter how daunting the task. This is the spirit of survival. This is the spirit of our adventurer. A positive mindset isn't just about being happy or hopeful. It's about resilience. It's about pushing through when everything in you wants to give up. It's about finding joy in the smallest victories, like catching a fish or building a shelter. It's about appreciating the beauty around you, even when you're cold, hungry, and tired. It's about understanding that you are part of nature, not an enemy of it. And so, as our adventurer takes the final steps of this journey, there's a profound sense of achievement. This week-long adventure was more than just a test of survival skills. It was a journey of self-discovery, a testament to the indomitable human spirit. As our adventure concludes, remember this: survival isn't about conquering nature, but about understanding and respecting it.